Hey everybody, it's Andrew and we are back. Of course, I did the M5 MacBook Pro video yesterday. I ordered one. I have it coming on release day next week. And they also announced, Apple did, the M5 iPad Pro. Now, at first glance, you might say, well, you know, what kind of a spec bump is this? It's iterative. It's not very major. It's not revolutionary. And I would say for the most part, you're probably right. It's going from M4 to M5. And based on the leaks from those Russian YouTubers, we saw that it's maybe 10% single core, 30% or so multi-core in terms of the M4 to the M5 in terms of increase in performance. Well, and about a 35, maybe 30% increase in graphics. Well, I actually ordered the M5 to come in. Now, I ordered the 11-inch. I have the 13-inch and the M4 right here. You can see that over here. And this one is a really good one in the sense that it's really served me well, the M4, right? So I have no reason to get rid of the 13-inch, but I wanted something a little bit smaller so the 11-inch will fit the bill. So where is it where we stand with the M5? And is it more than meets the eye? I really do think that's the case here. I think it's a little bigger upgrade than it is on the MacBook Pro that we're going to take a look at next week. So not only will we have the new M5 MacBook Pro, but we will also have the new M5 iPad Pro. We'll have the 11-inch. Now, what are we getting here? We're getting faster performance. Of course, we talked about it and confirmed by the leaks from the Russians, right? 30% higher graphics performance than the M4. I think that's pretty much bared out in those leaks. We have enhanced AI capabilities according to that. So it now has a 16-core neural engine, which is faster. It's supposed to deliver 3.5 times the performance over the M4 in terms of the AI capabilities, whatever that means, right? So in terms of that, we are looking at also more memory. So that's a good news here, especially for the entry level, the 256 and the 512. Instead of the 8 gigabytes, we now get 12 gigabytes, which is certainly welcome. And again, it is unified memory. The 1 terabyte and 2 terabytes also remain at the 16 gigabyte level, which is good. We don't get a bump there, so for those wondering. So you're getting increased memory bandwidth. That means you're getting 30% more throughput in terms of that memory, enabling more multitasking and stuff like that. So that's going to be an improvement as well. And here's another big one, I think, is going to be the faster connectivity. It now moves to the new N1 chip from Apple. That means you're getting Wi-Fi 7. That's something we didn't see on the upgrade for the M5 MacBook Pro, but we do get it in the iPad Pro. So that is going to be a very welcome addition. You also get faster 5G. So I have the cellular version here. I don't have the Wi-Fi. I have the Wi-Fi cellular, and it's worked out well. I have it on Verizon, and I've been using it, and it's great to have that connection. I wish they would put that on the MacBook Pro, give us that cellular option. Of course, they still have not done that, but you are getting the better modem on this M5 iPad Pro. So that's going to be great. Faster charging support, according to Apple. That means you're now going to get 50% charge in approximately 30 minutes, which is faster than the M4 version. So that's welcome. Improved external display support. So the new model now adds support for driving external displays up to 120 hertz and has adaptive sync. So that's going to be great for video editing and for gaming. So that is pretty interesting. So really some improvements there. And of course, iPad OS 26. And I actually updated my iPad here to iOS 26 about a week or so ago. And that's a game changer in a lot of ways. It's more Windows-like, it's more desktop-like, it's more Mac OS-like. And it's going to compete with like DeX on the Samsung platform. And I think we need to take a look at that. Obviously, maybe I'll have to do a separate video on all the features that iOS or iPad OS 26 brings to the table here. So iPad OS 26 is the last thing. And again, that's available to other devices, but the big news here is the M5 now has more memory, more bandwidth, better graphics, and a better communications modem, right? So Wi-Fi 7, stuff like that. So that's going to be really good. Now, let's take a look at the pre-order. Now, I already pre-ordered mine. It's going to be available on October 22nd, which is next week. And let's take a look at this. So I went with the 11-inch model. I picked the silver this time instead of the space black. So you have the space black or the silver. I chose the silver. Now, I actually want the nano texture display. I understand it's a big premium here, so you have to go with the 1 terabyte of storage. But if you want to go with the 256 or the 512, again, there's a bump in the memory from 8 to 12 gigabytes, which is certainly welcome. Starting price of $9.99. And then, of course, if you want 512, that's $11.99. But I'm going to go with the 1 terabyte here. So that's $15.99. Now, if you want to go 2 terabytes, that goes to a whopping $19.99, which is really, really high. Now, standard glass, you can go with that. Some people want to. I actually am a big fan of the nano texture, so that's going to bring it to $16.99. And again, only available on the 1 terabyte and 2 terabyte models. I'm going to go with the Wi-Fi cellular because I like having that in my devices, always on connection. I do a lot of traveling. It does come in handy. So I'm going to go with that. So that's an additional $200 right there, bringing it right now to $18.99. I don't want an engraving. I don't want the Apple Pencil because I have the Apple Pencil Pro already. So I don't need that. So I'm going to say no pencil. Magic Keyboard, I'm going to be picking up at Best Buy. So I don't need it for now. So I'm just going to say no keyboard. And then I have the trade-in, right? Let's talk about trade-ins here. So if I wanted to trade in, say, my M4, then you can definitely do that, but you'd also have to, make sure it's one you have to do. You got to use a serial number and all that stuff. So we're not going to trade it in right now. So I'm going to do away without that right now. But they have some pretty interesting trade-in deals. And then, of course, you have the payment options if you want to finance with Apple Pay. You have no interest and all that stuff, so you can go with that. I'm going to use that because I find that very helpful. I like having the no interest, and just paying it through time is worth it for me. I could always pay it off. It's not a big deal. I could actually pay it one time, and again, not a big deal. So it's $18.99. All said and done, I'll pick it up on October 22nd. The same day I'm going to pick up the M5 MacBook Pro. So we're going to have some interesting content on the channel for that. So what do you think about this update from Apple in terms of the iPad Pro? These are the first 2 devices to have the M5. Again, we didn't see an M5 Pro. We didn't see an M5 Max on the MacBook Pro side. And then, of course, this is the first time we're seeing M5 on the iPad officially. We did see those Russian leaks, of course, and those videos and the testing that they did on it. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. I am a big fan of iPad OS 26, so we will have a separate video on that. But overall, it's great. Now, nano texture display obviously reduces glare and reflection. I like writing on it. It's more of a better experience with the Pencil Pro that I have right here. So that is something that I'm very interested in taking notes and stuff, even though I just got that Remarkable. If you didn't see it, I'll leave a link in the description below. Nano texture, I also went on this one. Again, this was $150 premium on the MacBook Pro. Here, it's a huge premium because you get the either 1 terabyte or 2 terabytes for the iPad Pro, making it very, very expensive, high-end laptop territory, really. And again, I went with silver as opposed to the space black, just to switch things up a little bit here on the channel. What do you think? Are you interested in the M5? Do you think it's a worthy upgrade? Is it more than meets the eye? I actually think this is a more of an upgrade than the M5 MacBook Pro is, based on everything that we've already been given in terms of information and leaks and so forth. I think this is a bigger upgrade in my opinion. But again, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Stay tuned. I will have unboxing and of course reviews on not only the M5 MacBook Pro, but also the M5 iPad Pro. That's coming next week. So please hit the like button, please subscribe, please share this video. Don't forget to leave a comment in that comment section below. And if you are a casual viewer of my content, why not consider subscribing? We're making our big push for 300,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We're getting closer, folks, so make sure you do hit that subscribe button. If you're going to buy something like the iPad Pro here or the MacBook Pro, check out the links in the description below. They may or may not be affiliate links. Again, Apple's funny that way, but depending on where the source is, it may be a commission, and that certainly helps support the channel. It helps keep the lights on here in the studio. So until next time, this is Andrew, and I'll see you in the next video.